Hey everybody, today I'm going to share with you the most important tip that Tiger Woods ever got, and it made him probably the greatest iron player that ever lived. But before we get started, let me give you a sneak peek into what he learned. So first, here's number one. Here's number two. And here's number three. Welcome back to beautiful Superstition Mountain. I'm Milo, and I'm here to help you learn to swing like an athlete. And today we're talking about that key tip that Tiger got that helped him become the greatest iron player ever. So let's take a look back at Tiger in his own words, explaining the advice he received from his dad.
My dad had a saying of, what's that acronym? K.I.S.S, keep it simple, stupid. So what he would tell me is, have 3 golf balls. The middle one is where I normally play it on an everyday Eddie shot. The back one is where I hit the low one, and the high one is all I do is move it up one more ball. I mean, I keep it very simple. Only difference is what I would try and feel, if I was gonna hit one low, I try and feel as if my hands stop at my rib cage, okay? If I want to hit it high, I try and feel like my hands stop over the top of my head. So if you look at those 2 shots, I'll try and stop it right at my rib cage. And then slightly higher than normal, I'll try and keep my hands finishing just above my head.
So for those of you who are here to learn some monumental swing change, this probably isn't the video for you. But this video is going to help you learn to lower your scores because you're going to learn to control your golf ball better. So as you all saw in that clip of Tiger, the key for him to gaining control of his trajectory was gaining control of his finish. A finish low creates a low golf ball or a low ball flight. A finish mid creates a middle trajectory, and a finish high creates a high trajectory. Now this concept of controlling your follow through might sound really simplistic, but I think that's the beauty of it. When Tiger was a junior, he was able to actually execute this, learning to control his golf ball, and he won tons and tons of golf tournaments and eventually became the greatest iron player that ever lived. Now for those of you at home that really struggle, maybe with chunks and thins, or controlling your trajectory, you hit your wedges way too high, your long irons way too low, learning some of these concepts can really help you with your distance control and improve your ball striking. So Henry, why don't you take the camera and put it down the line so they can see from a different vantage point what this looks like. Okay, so I'm gonna hit first a low ball, and I'm just gonna focus on making my follow through stay down. And if I make my follow through stay down, you can see that golf ball stays down. I didn't hit that one super good, but let's try again. So we're gonna keep that follow through down. There we go, a nice little low flighted. That's a 7-iron that never got very high at all. Now, in my opinion, that's a really good one for a lot of you to work on because it forces you to do some things that you probably don't currently do, and it's gonna really help you with your wedge play. Okay, so now let's climb the ladder. So in order to climb the ladder a little higher, now my follow through is gonna start to go up a little bit more up than that last one, and you'll see this golf ball will climb the ladder. So that's a totally different trajectory. Ball went a little farther, but on a much higher trajectory. And let's climb that ladder a little higher yet. So now I'm gonna really focus on feeling my hands work up. And in order to get my hands to go up, I start to feel some differences in what my legs do. So my left leg will post and help me sling my hands up. And this will make that ball go even higher yet. Now, I don't know if you can see that at home, but that ball went really high. Probably 150 feet high, way up there. So being able to control your trajectory will totally change your ability to control your distances. Distance control is critical to being able to play your best golf. And it's also tons of fun being able to see your golf ball do different things. Go under some tree branches, go over the trees. So next time you guys get out and are able to watch some of the best in the world on the PGA Tour or even out on the LPGA Tour, pay attention. They have really good control over their trajectories. It allows them to get at different pins. If it's a front pin over a bunker, they might launch that ball up to the moon. If it's a back pin and they don't have anything in front of them, they might flight it in low and skip it back. Having control over your ball gives you control over what happens when it hits the ground. And it's key to becoming super successful at this game. Okay, so I bet you guys want to see one more. How about that low one? That one's fun to see. Everybody likes to see that little low flighted stinging shot. So here we go. Let's see if I can hit one that stays down under the mountain. Henry, you'll have to get the tracer out for that one. That was pretty good. Hopefully you all learned something from this and you can apply it immediately into your game. If you did, please hit the like and subscribe button and come visit us at milolinesgolf.com where we can help you learn to swing more like an athlete.